For this video, you will just need a yoga mat and a half dome, and that's it. Let's get started. So first, come to your yoga mat, standing with your feet hips bones distance apart and your feet pointing straight ahead. Then lifting your arms straight above your head, keeping them shoulder distance apart without lifting your rib cage. So keep your rib cage down. If that means that you need to bend your arms slightly, that's okay. Then exhale and think about somebody pushing you to the left, but you are resisting it. So we're activating the lower trunk to resist it. Hold here. And then inhale, come center. Exhale. Again, think about zipping up. Your hip bones come together and do a gentle side bend to the right. Come back center. One more time in each direction. Exhale. I want you to think about your lower abdominals right in between your hip bones, coming in and up as you do the side bend. And you're not just going to flop over, really resist it. Come back center, and one more time, relax those shoulders, side bend to the right, and then center. Great job. Now squats. So come to a squatting position, but instead of allowing your knees to come forward, push your knees so that they're directly over your ankle and that your butt is not sticking out to cause strain in your spine. So find where your spine is neutral. Press strongly through your feet to activate your glutes, and then push up to stand. 4 more times. Exhale, push strongly through your feet. Push, 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 and push up. And again, come down. If you're having a hard time feeling it in your glutes, your knees are likely too far forward. Push them back, right over those ankles. Push back up. Last time. Come down, hold here, and then push upward. Butt slides. For this exercise, you will need a wall or something stable. If you don't have it, you don't need to use the wall. But come to a wide-legged stance with your butt touching the wall, keeping your spine nice and straight. Think about your butt sliding up the wall as your spine stays stable, and your butt will literally slide up the wall and then press through your legs to come back up. If you don't have a wall, we're going to do this 4 more times. Wide-legged stance. If you don't have a wall, you can do it in free space. Come down, keeping your best spine nice and straight. Press through your legs to come back up. And then again, exhale, come forward. Don't allow your back to arch and round. Keep your booty back behind you. Come down to the floor, or as far as you can without arching and rounding. Press through your legs to activate the glutes to come up. And again, come forward. As you do this, think of your lower abdominals coming in and up. And press through. One more time. Exhale, get that core, lower abdominals coming in and up. Hinge at your hips. Come as far as you can. And then exhale, Press really strongly through your legs. Place your legs back together. Come to the back of your mat. And now walk your hands out in front of you for half plank. So in half plank, we're gonna stay on our knees, placing your hands out a little bit in front of you, shift forward until your shoulders are directly over your hands. And with half plank, don't allow your hips to fall to the floor. Don't allow your back to arch and round your bum, stay up in the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone so that you get a nice line from your knee all the way to your head. Exhale. And again, think of your lower abdominals doing the work here. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And come to your knees, preparing for low lunge. Starting with the left leg, place your foot out in front of you until your knee is directly over your ankle and that your right knee is directly under your hip. So you've got two 90-degree positions here. And then find neutral pelvis, which is where your pelvis is straight up and down. Don't allow yourself to come forward. Tuck your tailbone just a little bit, activating your core. And then scoot your left foot forward just slightly. And then keeping your pelvis in this position, shift your hips forward. So you're not falling into it. Keeping that pelvis in that straight up and down, shift forward until the left knee is over the left ankle. And hold here, feel the stretch in your back leg. Keep holding. Keep breathing. And release. And switch sides. So now start with the right foot out in front of you. Again, find where your right knee is directly over your right ankle and this knee is directly under your left hip. Now scooting your right foot forward a couple of inches. Really focus on keeping that pelvis tucked. We don't want our pelvis to be falling forward. So tuck the pelvis and shift forward and hold. And press through both legs here, activating your glutes, your legs, your hip flexor. Feel the stretch. Keep your pelvis tucked. Don't release it yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release. And prepare for side plank. So coming to your right side, place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. And for this one, we're again gonna stay on our knees, but place your left foot out in front of you for a little bit more support. Exhale and come to a nice half plank. So in half plank, you can be down on your knees like this. It's a little more gentle. If you feel you need more than that and you can control it, come up onto your foot. But it's important to note here, keep your hips stacked on top of each other so they're not coming back and they're not coming forward. They stay nice and stacked and you're not drooping down to the floor. So if you cannot hold it this long without drooping, try it on your knee first. And release and switch sides. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. So now left leg is straight, right knee comes up over top. Exhale, come into that half side plank. If you need to, stay on your knees and keep holding. Don't allow yourself to shift. It's all about finding that core stability. Great. Release that. And now roll your wrists for just a moment. It's a lot of work on the wrists. If you need to, you can stretch them. Just hold them out. Stretch them, whatever you need to do for a minute. Take a breath. And then we'll move on to hand raises. So coming to your hands and knees on the floor, get all stacked up to where your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. Now, in this position, don't allow your chest to fall to the floor. Keep a nice, stable tabletop position on your back. And again, think of those hip bones coming together, your lower abdominals zipping up like a corset. Lift your right hand off the floor, just like you would do if you were crawling, but don't let your body shift. So stay stable and then place it back down on the floor. And again, exhale, lift your right arm off the floor and down. And we're just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna turn so that you can see my hands back and forth at your own pace. And find that stability so that you're not shifting. We don't want any shifting here. Find the stability in your core and go back and forth. This prepares you for some harder moves that are coming in this program. But many people can't do this without shifting. Just a few more seconds. And stop. Great job. Again, staying on our hands and knees, but we're actually going to come down to our forearms. So come to your forearms and knees. And if you find that your hands want to come together or your elbows are coming together, I really want you to find the position where your arms are directly parallel. So if you need to, grab your half dome, place it in between your arms to remind yourself to keep them apart. And now, again, don't allow your chest to drop to the floor. Keep your ribs nice and lifted so that you have a straight line. And then contract your lower abdominals and straighten your right leg back behind you. But don't let yourself shift. So your hips stay level here. And then exhale, lift your leg 4 to 6 inches and back down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't move your back. So if you're doing this with your back, find the stability. 8, 9, and 10. And place that leg back underneath your hip to do the other side. This time, as you straighten your leg, Be mindful not to shift. Lift the leg up and pretend that that leg weighs 500 pounds. 3, 4, 5, 6, don't let your back move, 7, 8, don't be shifting here, 9, and 10. Release that. And then come to lie on your back for some marching. So lying on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Take note if your ribs are popping off the floor and there's an arch underneath your back, underneath your lower ribs in the back. If there is, go ahead and take your half dome or some pillows or a blanket and place it underneath your head. If you need to, you can also place something under your shoulders. Bolster yourself up until your ribs relax comfortably to the floor. Next, find neutral pelvis. So go ahead and tuck and untuck your pelvis a few times. So tuck, untuck, and then find where your ASIS bones, your hip bones that stick out a little bit, and your pubic bone are in the same plane. If I put a piece of paper on my pelvis, it would be straight and even. My sacrum is heavy to the floor. So find that position with your pelvis and try to maintain it while we do the exercise. Next, inhale. And as you exhale, pretend like you're blowing through a straw and visualize your hip bones coming together and also sinking down to the floor. And lift your right knee, your right leg into a 90-degree position here. So when you do this, go ahead and place your leg back down. Your hips should not shift, your back should not move, and your pelvis stays stable while your stomach, your lower abdominals are coming down to the floor, not bulging up. So if your abs are bulging up, see if you can find a way to get them to sink down to the floor. So let's try it again. Exhale, hip bones come together and leg lifts up to where your knee is directly over your hip. And place that back down and then do the same for the other side. We call this reverse marching. We're going to go back and forth here at your own pace. What I want you to be mindful of is staying very stable, not shifting side to side. And you can do this faster or slower, depending on your level. I find it more challenging to go slow and with control, but really focus on those lower abdominals. Again, this prepares you for more challenging moves as we progress. And release. Last move before we do some visualization work. Take the bolster out from your head if you were using one. And then tuck your pelvis as hard as you can until your lower back is moving into the floor. And from here, press strongly through your feet to allow your hips to move off the floor. So you're coming into a nice glute bridge, but don't allow your back to arch and round. You're not collapsing. Keep your pelvis tucked so that you have a nice straight line from your shoulder to your knee. And then from here, let's pulse up and down for 1, 2, press through those feet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. On this one, when you get to the top, hold and really tuck your pelvis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release that. Now finding a quiet place on the floor. Take a deep breath and inhale for 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to find a quiet place and visualize whatever event you do. So visualize your horse, visualize the barrels, or maybe a calf or a steer, and visualize yourself in the practice pen. What does the practice pen look like? What does it feel like there? What does your saddle sound like? Maybe it has a little squeak, or is it well used? What color of boots are your horses wearing? And your saddle pad? And then I want you to visualize how you're positioned in the saddle. What does it feel like as you're making a practice run? What does the barrel look like? How are you turning around the barrel? What is the calf doing, and how does it feel to swing a rope or to chase a cow down the fence? What are your hips doing? What are your feet doing? And really focus on what you feel like that perfect practice run would feel like. Are you confident? Relaxed? And find those emotions so that you can